Hello everybody. Welcome to the channel. This is Lunar Goddess Tarot. I'm Sarah and I'll be your intuitive guide and your reader today. If you would, please do drop a like and express gratitude for this video, for the content of this channel, for all the hard work and dedication that I put into all of these readings for you. They are at no cost to you. I know that you have to watch a few ads here and there, but that's how the creators like myself, that's how we make money. And that's actually one way to really give back to creators on YouTube is just to watch, a few ads, go a couple more seconds than you normally do. Watch an ad for 30 seconds, watch an ad for a minute. It really, really greatly helps all of the creators. And I wanted to announce, I'm very excited to announce that Holly and myself have 3 new offerings for the channel. So we have a twin flame check where we're going to check into your connection and see if it's a true twin flame connection. If not, we can tell you what it is. You can, from there, decide to do a discovery call, which is a 20-minute call with us, or a flame call. So flame call is 40 minutes. You're going to receive a more extensive healing, be able to ask more questions, receive more insight, and really get started on that healing blueprint. The 20-minute discovery call is just that. It's a discovery call with a mini healing, a short healing, and you can ask a few questions as well. But for those of you just wanting the twin flame check, it's going to be a 5 to 10 minute, a very quick phone call, but we are going to be able to gain insight into what exactly your connection is, because a lot of you have been asking, a lot of you have been trying to figure it out and asking me, can you do a reading on this? Since I don't offer readings at this time, we decided to offer this. So it'll be a call with both Holly and myself, so you get 2 of us. Holly's a Reiki master, and it's also a way to be introduced to the work that we do together and be introduced to Holly. And, I would say more than half of our participants in our group coaching program that ran from last year to February of this year to now, I think more than half of them participated in having individual sessions with us as well as the group. So it's also just a great way to get introduced to what we do and see if this upcoming April group coaching program might be a good fit for you. So that being said, I'm gonna hop right into the reading, and as promised, I will get out to you guys over the next several days, my patrons, I will get out to you a Venus-Mars conjunction update because it's a very powerful time. So I want some time to gather those thoughts, to put it into a nice detailed written post for you. I might surprise you with a video post, I don't know, but the written post contains so much more information, I feel like, than I could put into a video post. So there's a reason behind my written posts. And I think that's it. So we're gonna just do a quick reading tonight. As most of you are probably feeling, or at least some of you are feeling, I'm exhausted from this week. It was a very 3D active, intensely physical week in the 3D. So lots of just appointments, lots of things to do. And like many of you out there, I am in the process of beginning a move. And so this is going to be a more extensive move than I realized. And I'll tell you more about it as it happens, but it's likely going to entail me moving to a different state. So this is a huge undertaking, and I know a lot of you are going through this as well or considering this. And so, just make sure you're getting lots of rest and lots of TLC. We're gonna start here, guys. Oh, we're gonna start with the Muse. Okay, I thought we were gonna start with a Native Spirit deck, but nope, my guide said, they want me to start with the Tarot. So clearing out there, just clearing out the deck and asking for guidance, asking for insight, asking for clarity this Friday, February 4th, on these twin flame connections. Anyone on the ascension path, anyone who's a light worker or a starseed identifying as a divine masculine, divine feminine, you can definitely benefit from my readings. My readings are not just for twin flames or twin souls. That's one label. It's just a label. The ego identifies with labels, the soul does not. Just so you guys know, I will identify the divine masculine as he, the divine feminine as she, but please know that these, again, it's just a 3D label, and it is not accurate. You can have a divine feminine who's in a male body, a divine masculine who's in a female body, and twins can absolutely be same sex. So I just want to make that very clear. If you hear me saying he or she, or even if I say female, male, just know that this is just for the sake and purpose of the reading, okay? My readings are inclusive to anyone on this journey. And so let's go ahead and just get an overarching energy here, get overall energy for these connections. The Judgment card, which in this deck they call it the Awakening card. Awakening to the truth, awakening to the soul's journey, awakening to redemption, right? Or moving through the stages of redemption. Self-forgiveness, forgiveness of others. One of the themes of this week, this very busy week in the 3D, very physically active week, was the Divine Masculines were feeling a lot of anger. Hence the Divine Feminines feeling exhausted. And so when we have the Awakening card here, I feel like it's the process of the feminine starting to let go of the past and what transpired between the partners, the counterparts. And it's also the masculine forgiving his past, because a lot of the anger that they felt this week was towards self or just towards life or towards God. You know, it's that part of the journey, that critical part of the journey where you're sort of defiant. You become defiant, you fight back, you're tired of this, you're exhausted. I just want answers, I just want clarity, I just want peace. And to top it all off, you are at the forefront of their mind. You are heavy on their heart these days. So there's a lot of energy here that the masculine is kind of sorting through that requires some deep, deep, deep introspective energy. There's definitely an expansion happening, because after this card, we have the World card, okay? We go from the Sun card to the Judgment card to the World card. So it's interesting, this card is, you know, on either side, it's padded, if you will, with these beautiful energies of the Sun and the World card, but this is kind of the more challenging card between those two. But there's clarity that is being found in past actions, in ways in which we've acted or reacted in the past, ways in which your connection has kind of gone off kilter or downhill, and the Divine Masculine sort of playing it back in their minds, going, what could I have done differently? What could I have said differently? They're really, really, really heavy in their thoughts, and but at the same time, you're heavy on their hearts. So what about the feminine? What is her energy tonight as we close out this week? Let's see. So for the feminine, we have the energy of strength. So 2 major arcana cards for the counterparts. Way to go, guys. That's definitely why we felt like it was a powerful week. It's definitely why the feminine felt exhausted, why the masculine felt angry. I mean, you go through self-forgiveness or forgiveness of others, and you have to move through the anger process because you're pissed. You're angry that you're on this journey. You're angry of all the trials and tribulations. You're angry at your perceived failures. You're angry at others for failing you, and you're angry at the trauma. You're just angry, you know, before you get to that phase where you start to open up your heart. You can see there is a heart opening. There's the light shining through the heart here. And the feminine's over here really standing in her strength. And it took a lot of strength and composure to get through this week, guys. A lot of the feminines that are in my private coaching group have expressed, those that are in contact with their masculine or work alongside their masculines and have no escape route, so to speak. So they don't actually go into that, you know, lengthy separation because they see them every day or 5 days a week. They've had to really, really dig deep to find the strength and the courage to get through this week because it's been very exhausting for them, very exhausting. And it's exhausting for regardless of what situation you're in. If you're in separation, if you work together, if you live in separate states, separate countries, if you haven't spoken in years or months or weeks, you're still going to feel the energies because at the core, this is an energetic connection. It's not a 3D connection. And that's what we need to grasp. All of us, that's what we need to grasp. You know, at the core, this is a very powerful energetic connection. And it's designed to, you know, uproot us. It's designed to trigger us. It's designed to shape us, to change us, to grow us. And, you know, the feminine is like, I'm so tired of fighting. I'm just tired of fighting. She's leading with her heart now. This lion leads with his heart. He leads with his soul. He doesn't lead with his mind. There's no mental aspect to this. There is an energy of infinity that's associated with the strength card. It's the energy of the heart, guys. The heart is infinite. Love is infinite. It goes round and round and round. We don't lose love. we actually don't lose anything. It just changes form, right? Even death is a change of form. We look at it in the 3D and there's such this, this magnifying glass. I've lost something. I've lost them. I've lost this item. It just changes form, right? So, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. So we look at this connection. It goes through many deaths and many rebirths, okay? Many deaths and many rebirths when you're on the twin flame journey. And you have to dig deep to find that core strength, guys. Yeah, there's definitely a death that's happening here for the masculine, the coffin. It's like the nail in the coffin, something that is absolutely coming to closure, coming to an end. And that's why the World card, which comes after the Awakening card, that's why you see this Judgment card, because first, you have to go through the process of saying goodbye to the old parts of yourself, to the old version of you, the way you used to be, how you used to react, how you used to respond, and choosing to do it differently now. It's interesting because there's this energy here of the house coming out together with bad health. Obviously, this is not the most positive card, right? Bad health. But I think we all felt this past week. This is the current energy, which is what we're reading into, is the current energy. And we had the energy of exhaustion, fatigue, headaches, jaw pain, a lot of cervical pain, neck pain, head pain, sinus pain, all of that kind of coming to the forefront this week for a lot of my feminines. And for the masculines, again, dealing with the anger, dealing with this kind of death of the old, death of the parts of them that can't go through to this next chapter, especially those that are pushing towards union. The house card is, I'm actually going to look in the book for this, but when this comes up alongside the coffin and the bad health, it does feel like perhaps the house is something that's also where they're living is causing them pain, causing them bad health. There's something to do with, like, I feel like it's the sale of the house or the need for them to leave this house or get out of this house. And then this could apply to the masculines that are still living with a karmic partner or, are going through the divorce process, are separate, but are living maybe in the same house, but separate rooms. It's the need to put an end to this once and for all, because it's causing them a lot of ill health and it's affecting their children. If they have children, it's affecting you. Obviously, it's affecting the connection. It's affecting their ability to feel good, right? It's affecting their ability to have energy. They're just exhausted. What they're really focused on is you. You are the main female. Their focus is on you. So this Judgment card applies towards you. It's like, I feel like maybe now is not the time to forgive the karmic. Now is not, they don't have the energy for that at this time, but they're looking towards repairing this connection with you. But first, they have to put an end to what was before they can step forward and have this connection with you in the physical realm, because you have put up those boundaries that said, no way, I'm not being the side piece. I'm not being the other woman. I'm not dealing with this. And I'm not going to be the one that, the punching bag that you go to when things get tough for you in this connection. I'm tired of this. I'm going to be over here taking care of myself. And it's interesting because here we have the Child card, which would be like the Six of Cups in the tarot. Nostalgia, memories, flooding their minds, like memories of you, nostalgic memories of experiences you shared, conversations you had, pictures of you. They're looking at pictures or videos, or if they don't have those, or trying to find you online. Even if you think your masculine is like, no, I'm not into social media. They found your YouTube, guys. They're finding your social media. They're a lot of them right now, believe it or not, as childish as this sounds, they're creating false social media accounts, and they are like getting to you that way. They're like, if I can't get to her any other way, I'm going to get to her this way. I know that sounds crazy and childish, but it's desperate times call for desperate measures. So they're feeling very desperate when it comes to the ability to see you and feel your energy and experience that, because they're going through this death, so to speak, and it's not very comfortable. But a lot of masculines won't overtly show anger. They will shut down because they're really big teddy bears. You know, that's mine. Like, he's never once shown anger towards me. He just shuts down, which obviously isn't healthy. It's a learned behavior. And that's something that they're learning too, is you shut out the person you love most and the person who loves you most, and you're going to be lonely. You're going to feel alone. You're going to feel, it makes you feel even more angry. Then you're angry at yourself for causing that disruption in that connection. So, see what energy we're dealing with here. Great mystery. Elder. I do believe that the masculines are receiving some information here. Yeah, they're definitely contemplating life. They're definitely, they're kind of battling life right now, if you will. They're kind of battling what it means to be human and to be alive and why they're here. And they're kind of like, what, like, why the fuck am I here? You know, I've felt so much pain in this life. I've endured so much. I thought I did the right thing. And now it's all being stripped away and taken from me. And if it's not, it just doesn't make them happy anymore. So they're stripping it away from themselves, and they're trying to figure out, what is the meaning of all of this? Why did I even come here? Why did I push myself so hard to become wealthy or accomplished, productive in this world, if it was just going to lead to me feeling lonely and alone? So they're definitely contemplating this life, and you know what it means to be here right now, which is huge. I mean, that's pretty much a collective energy right now. What does it mean? What does it really mean to be here? And they're kind of asking, am I cut out for this? They know that you are. They trust that you are. They just question themselves. But they have to trust that they're being divinely led. And they're being divinely led by, there's some elder in their life, or who's about to come into their life, or some figure, whether it's could be I feel like some of them are visiting ashrams, whether physically or they're just visiting, you know, virtually or in their minds, or, you know, in meditation or prayer, but they have sort of this energy, somebody guiding them from beyond. And this could definitely be a grandmother, grandfather energy in the physical, somebody who's passed, but this could also very much be somebody who is in physical form. And it's assisting them with their awakening. It's assisting them with this process of ascension and self-forgiveness, self-redemption, and assisting them in this connection, in the feelings that they're having for you, because they're kind of trying to understand how it is that this love could endure through so much time and so much space between you. And it's like, and I think the feminine is realizing this, not only has time made your feelings grow stronger, but the desire to unite just gets stronger and stronger. So after every fall, right, after every setback, after every obstacle, your love just grows stronger. Both of you, the love that you have for one another, for each other, it does not grow weaker. It just never dissipates. It never goes away. Even if you've begged to get off this journey, like, let me off this roller coaster, let me off this, you know, this ferry wheel or whatever, like, let me off this. I just want off. The divine will push back, because this was your choice. You chose this. So here we are in this virtual reality. This matrix playing out this wish, right? You're definitely receiving guidance, feminine. You've got owl medicine and vision quest. Owl medicine is, they have the ability, it's the seer energy. They have the ability to see, 360 degrees. They can swivel their head. They can see in all directions. So it's interesting. It's really quite beautiful that this is coming up next to Vision Quest. Vision Quest, as I've talked about before, can be internal or external. So it doesn't have to be a physical place that you go to, right? It's like, it could be this place that you're journeying in your mind, or through meditations, or shamanic journeys, or binaural beats, or through some process of mindfulness, some process of coming home to self. And you are receiving signs. Owl might be your spirit animal, your medicine animal right now. And this vision quest that you're currently undertaking is a big one. And I believe you're going to be on this for the majority of 2022. It's kind of like the masculine's trying to find you, but he doesn't know where you are because you're on this vision quest. He's like, where is she? Like, I can feel her. They still feel like they're not quite sure how to get to you. So I'm going to actually leave this reading here. I know it's kind of like you just left me on a cliffhanger, Sarah, but I need to get some rest. I need to honor and respect my need for rest. And I also wanted to give. I also wanted to share these messages tonight, but I will come back with that. So again, check out the description box below. You'll find my Patreon there. And again, I'll get this Venus-Mars conjunction report. I'll get that out to you guys in the next few days. And I also, if you guys are interested in working one-on-one with me, check out the recent community tab. Check out the community tab on the channel, and you can check out the most recent post, and you'll get all the information there, what to do and how to contact me for that. And I'm going to wish you guys a very beautiful Friday night. Take care, rest up. Guys, conserve your energy, give to self, practice self-love and self-care, and sending you guys lots and lots of love. Talk to you soon.